Hey there Valorant lovers, welcome back! Today we're swooping in with Wind Whisperer, the Blade Blaster, the Korean Chaos creator, Jett.
미안해서 어쩌나?
Oh yes, Jett. The agent who's been basking in the limelight since Valorant's big bang of a launch. And I mean, why wouldn't she be so highly picked when the agent used to be able to do stuff like this? And this. Wait, sorry, Jett can still do this?
Huh?
Riot, fix your game! A favorite among the pros and high-ranking players, Jett's aggressive playstyle and whoops, I messed up. No worries, I'll just dash out of here. Ability is unmatched. Reyna? Sure, she can disappear, but there's something about Jett that just clicks. Through the thick and thin of game updates, she's evolved, adapted, but never stopped being the heartthrob of Valorant. Today, we're here to spill the tea on this high-flying, fast-talking Korean assassin. Consider this your Jett 101, your beginner's guide to mastering this whirlwind of an agent. We're going back to basics and sprinkling in some Jett lore too. Because who wouldn't want to know more about this foul-mouthed assassin?
There you are, you little shit.
Swinging in from South Korea, meet Jett, the petite powerhouse, one of the youngest and, might I add, the shortest recruits of the Valorant protocol. Though you can't really see the height difference in-game for balancing reasons, don't let her sassy, sharp-tongued persona fool you. She's as wholesome as they come. She fights for her teammates and always tries to protect them. Jett is also the most easygoing agent, having a good relationship with almost everyone. Before she was leaving foes winded in the Valorant arena, our girl Jett used to whip up a storm in the Seoul kitchen. Yep, she was a chef and her real name was Han Sunwoo. But when her pals got a tad too spicy, she accidentally caused a severe windstorm and had to hang up her apron. Out of all the Valorant agents, Jett seems to be the closest of friends with Phoenix, and the agent that she doesn't get along with pretty well is Fade. Phoenix and Jett seem to have a friendly relationship, but many fans speculate that the two are secretly dating. Well, only Riot knows the answer to this one. But hey, if the two of them are so close, then what's this?
Bruh.
Well, in reality, that's not the real Jett. This is actually a clone of Jett from the Mega Earth, also known as Earth 2. You see? All of our beloved agents have cloned versions of themselves. But let's dive into the topic some other time. Jett's clone is the one that fought against Phoenix in Venice and caused the mass destruction which spawned our favorite map of the game, Ascent. Wait, what's that? Ascent isn't your favorite? Well, can't really do nothing about bad taste, sadly. Our real Jett, let's call it Alpha Jett, gets blamed for the destruction as no one knew about the existence of the clones at the time. Despite having nothing to do with the attack, she still regrets it and hates getting blamed for it.
I hate that people think Venice is my fault.
Omega Jett isn't all evil either, as she seems to have her own story. She even protected the city of Pearl from a rising tide, hence why you can see the statue of her in the map. Omega Jett appears in multiple cinematics as she and the other Omega agents fight against the Alpha agents for a resource known as Radiant. And other than some unconfirmed rumors that Jett might have been killed in the Radiant War, this is all we know about the agent so far. Now, let's dive into the game itself and check out what this hotshot is actually capable of. Drift. It's not just her attitude that's soaring. Jett is one of the privileged few in Valorant, boasting a passive ability, Drift. You're mid-air, you hold down the jump button, and voila! You're gliding like a bird. This becomes a game changer when paired with Jett's ultimate. You can easily catch the enemies off guard as you slowly glide through the air hitting heads. Cloudburst. With Cloudburst, Jett proves she's not just about the wind, but with the weather too. This ability let Jett toss a projectile that blossoms into a vision-blocking cloud on impact. But wait, there's more. Hold down the ability key and you guide this smoke bomb right where you want it. This ability doesn't just add to Jett's repertoire, it makes her a self-sufficient agent who can take the game head on, complementing her daring demeanor perfectly. Updraft. Updraft allows Jett to propel up into the sky with the help of the wind. Imagine the surprise on your enemies' faces when you're suddenly dropping in from above. Mix it up with drift and tailwind and you've got some truly creative plays in your hands. Tailwind. Tailwind. Or as we like to call it, the Jett Dash. It's Jett's secret weapon, her escape rope, her I'm outta here card. Previously, this power was like a bolt of lightning, instantaneous, but Riot decided to mix things up. Now, he activated the wind gust around Jett by pressing the ability button, then press it again before the times run out to dash into your chosen direction. Blade Storm. Lastly, we have Blade Storm, Jett's ultimate ability. It's like she's been to a ninja training camp, summoning a set of throwing knives with deadly accuracy. The best part? Unlike guns, these knives couldn't care less if you're moving. They always hit their mark. It takes just one headshot or 3 body hits to take down an enemy. Score a kill and your knives are good as new. Alternatively, go for a dramatic flourish and right click to unleash all the knives at once. Just remember, this move is best safe for close encounters and it won't recharge your knives even if you score a kill. It's a risky gamble, but then again, Jett is all about living on the edge. If you've chosen to walk, or more accurately, dash the path of the wind, you sign up for a thrilling but challenging journey. She's not an easy agent to master, and the stats reflect that. When we delve into the data, we can see a pick rate dwindling as we go down the rank ladder. If you're one of those players that struggle to play as good as Jett, then fear not, I am here to help. Tip 1. The first hurdle for many new Jett players is her suite of interconnected abilities. Jett is not a one-trick pony. Dashing into side and expecting to be the last one standing? That's a rookie mistake. Instead, think of Jett's abilities ingredients in a recipe. They work best when combined. Try pairing your dash with updraft or smoke to create a dynamic entry that leaves your enemies guessing. For instance, dash into your smoke or dash and then updraft onto a high platform for a killer surprise. Tip 2. Jett is the embodiment of speed and agility in Valorant. If you're not capitalizing on her swift movement, you're missing out on a significant part of her gameplay. Make use of her updraft for jump peaks, always have the dash at the ready for sticky situations, and hop around like a kangaroo on a sugar rush when using your ult. Your accuracy won't falter. Tip 3. Sensitivity is a personal matter. What works for one might not work for another. However, a crucial point for all Jett mains is the need for swift, complete 360 turns and the ability to quickly adjust your aim to enemies at all screen corners. Why? Because, as we've established, Jett is all about speed. You need to be as swift and unpredictable as the wind itself, catching enemies off guard and leaving them in a whirlwind of confusion. Tip 4. For many players in the lower ranks, Jett's smokes often feel like an afterthought, but let me tell you, in the upper echelons of the game, mastering the cloudburst can make all the difference. These smokes can be your best friend, blocking off the enemy's line of sight as you dash onto sight. But why stop there? Ever consider dashing into your own smoke? You can pop out from almost any angle, leaving your enemies gasping in surprise. And if you're feeling particularly sneaky, these smokes can be used as one-ways, catching your adversary just as they're about to peek. Your goal while dancing in and out of your smokes should be to create a disorienting guessing game, striking when they least anticipate it. Tip 5. And now for the final piece of advice. Get in there and stir things up, or, to put it more bluntly, just enter the site. As a duelist, Jett's role is to spearhead the team's assault onto the site. Yes, there's room for trying out different strategies and improvising, but typically, your greatest contribution as Jett is to carve out an opening for your team. Her speed, her agility, her unpredictable movement. They're all designed to facilitate this aggressive playstyle. So, don't hold back. Embrace your Jett's fiery spirit and let your opponents feel the force of the storm you're about to bring. And there you have it, folks. You're now armed with the knowledge and tips to take your Jett's gameplay to new heights. Remember, speed is your friend, and the sky is the limit. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!